Hello, grade 10. Okay, I'm going to walk you through this problem solution essay planning outline so that Mrs. Oviatt doesn't have to, but this outline was created by myself to walk you through the creation of a problem solution essay step by step. So if you follow it and if you listen to my instructions, you should be good to go. So everyone come along with me and I'll take you through this document. Number one, you should write your name at the top, please. If Mrs. Oviatt finds it lying around the room, she'll return it to you that way. Your first step is going to be to choose a topic. You'll have a bit of time to do this today. You will write this at the top here. You should choose a problem, and a problem that's more local to us than, say, your problems, than your social issues presentation. Maybe you're going to look at a specific element of mental health, for example. Maybe you're going to look at some more specific issues with regards to farming or the environment around here, sports, things that could be improved in our school would be a good thing to focus on as well. But you're going to choose an issue, you're going to choose a problem that you're going to write about, you're going to research, but you're also going to try to present a couple solutions to this problem. So very first, you write down what you believe, what you've chosen and why you believe it's a problem. This second part and the first 2 pages of this document are your research pages. Okay, so the front page, double-sided, is going to be your research. That is where you're going to start today. You're going to research your topic. In order to write a captivating, exciting essay, you will first need to understand the issue that you are trying to solve. You can learn more about this issue, and you should try to. Take jot notes and try to use reputable sources. So aim for something that is as non-biased as you can find, current, not trying to sell something, etc. But basically, you're going to research first the problem you've chosen. Okay, so overview of the problem. What is it? Why is it a problem? Some relevant facts that you've found. Where is it a problem? A lot of students struggle with this. What do you mean where? Well, if we're looking at access to hockey, that's a specific problem in Western countries, right? People who are in a village in Pakistan struggling to find employment or really struggling with this year's crop, they're not too worried about their hockey equipment. So where is this a problem? Be specific. Why is it a problem in specific places and not others? Those are some good things to include. This is just to get you thinking, grade 10. You might not include any of this in your paper. What solutions have other places tried? Have they worked? Why or why not? If you're looking at homelessness, you may find that a few cities have solved homelessness. What have they tried? Why did it work? This is already setting the scene for your solution paragraphs. Find what other places have done. You don't have to do the work all yourself. And jot notes, anything else you find interesting that you come across in your research. So that part B is just getting you to research, learn more about your problem, and start to think about a couple potential solutions. The solutions. You have to think of 2 solutions for the problem you have chosen to write about. For each solution, you will have to write why you believe it will be a good, achievable solution to the problem with evidence. So you have to write about the fact that somewhere else used this solution and it worked. Or circumstantial evidence. So I know that providing people with A leads to B. Therefore, we can assume that. So you can use circumstantial evidence by speculating that if this solution worked in this circumstance, it could work in this different circumstance. But you're going to find 2 separate potential solutions to your problem. If you're looking at lack of mental health education in the modern school system, potential first solution, I'm not sure. Let's Google what other schools are doing, other places are doing that have nailed it or are doing maybe slightly better than us. Okay, you may find an answer in there. The second solution might come out of your head. Well, we need to try and increase funding for teacher training with regards to mental health, because if our teachers know more about their mental health, so will we. Not sure. It's just an idea. Like I said, the first 2 pages, the first page double-sided, is just your research. Once you get to the end of that, once you've filled that in, we get into the essay structure. And the rest of this booklet is an outline for your essay. Once you've finished that first page double-sided, ignore it for now. It's not going to become part of your essay. That's just your research. Once you get into here where it says essay structure, that's where I explain what the portion of the essay is. I give you an example, and then you have to write your own. This is your essay outline. So if you fill in this essay outline perfectly, starting here, you can basically type up everywhere that you've put in your own words. You can type those into paragraphs and you'll have your essay. So let me show you. Introduction. Your first paragraph is your introductory paragraph. Here you start with a hook to engage your reader. Then you use the first few sentences to introduce your topic. Here's an example of the first part of an introductory paragraph. Read that introductory paragraph, start to write your own. Okay, this will be the first portion of your introductory paragraph because once you have 3 or 4 sentences here to introduce your topic and hook your reader, we need a thesis as our final sentence of the introduction. It explains that to you here. Okay, so once you've written in this space, the first 3 or 4 sentences of your introduction, you need to then finish what's next. Finally, we need to finish with a thesis statement. The thesis statement is a sentence at the end of your intro which outlines what the paper will be about. It should describe what you will explore in your next 3 body paragraphs. Here's an example. Smoking is bad. Smoking should be banned. This is a good thesis statement. That would appear at the end of an intro. Smoking should be banned because it is bad for your health. It costs too much, and it affects those who do not smoke. You can tell by this thesis that the essay is about smoking being banned, and you can tell that the first body paragraph will be about smoking being bad for your health. The second paragraph will be about the cost, and the final body paragraph will be about the effects on those who do not smoke. A thesis is like a little map to the rest of your paper. You will then create your own thesis by filling in the blanks. In this essay, problem will be examined. That's going to be your first body paragraph. You're going to explain everything you know about the issue itself. And first solution as well as second solution will be presented as possible solutions. So your thesis will read something like, in this essay, mental health awareness in schools will be examined. Or maybe the lack of mental health awareness in schools will be examined. And an increase of funding as well as teacher training in mental health will be presented as possible solutions. Now, when you go to type this up, you will type up your first 3 or 4 sentences with your thesis on the end of that sentence. That's your introductory paragraph. 2, you type up your first body paragraph here. We already know from our thesis that that is going to be all about the problem. So you're going to teach us about the problem in that paragraph, okay? You're going to give an overview and a background of the problem you have chosen. Use good transition words such as therefore, in response, as a consequence to help your paragraph flow smoothly. First, start with a topic sentence. In one sentence, summarize your problem. So that is going to be the first sentence of your body paragraph 1. Then unpack the problem in the following 3 to 4 sentences. Tell me about where it's a problem, why, how far-reaching it is, and what are the effects on people. That is what's going to go in here. And then finally, finish your first body paragraph with a call to action. Example, it is obvious that problem, lack of mental health awareness in schools, is far-reaching and is detrimental to our growth as a society. Something must be done to curb this issue. Feel free to play with the structure of these sentences where I've given you the structure. So the concluding sentences or the thesis, feel free to play with the structure, but keep them integral to what they're supposed to be. But that would be your first body paragraph in which you talk about the problem. There are 2 more body paragraphs. Second body paragraph, you talk about your first proposed solution. Third body paragraph, you talk about your second proposed solution. So far in this essay, we have an introduction that is mapped out for you. We have body paragraph number 1 is about the problem. Body paragraph number 2 is potential solution number 1. Body paragraph number 3 is potential solution number 2. We then just have a conclusion and we're done. Concluding paragraph, sentence 1, restate the problem. Sentences 2 to 4, restate your proposed solutions and why they will or should work. And in your final sentence, restate your thesis. You can just copy it down or you can rework it to prove to your reader, hey, after reading this essay, it's very clear that this is what needs to be done. A couple tips for you, grade 10. Number 1, try not to use I, we, you, us in any personal writing. So anytime you're tempted to go, I think this isn't a problem because, cut out the I think. This is a problem because. If you have to say, for example, when you think about this problem, you may think, change that to when one considers this issue, potential solutions arise. Try to reword your sentences to not use I think, or you. That will help this be more formal, and I can help you with that when I get back. This is just an introduction to your booklet. Next, you are going to see a couple exemplars. Those will show you the range of what this could look like. Okay, you could take this in a more creative way if you can still nail all the requirements of the assignment. Enjoy the exemplars. Enjoy your time with Mrs. Oviatt. Take care. Thank you so much for your attention, grade 10. Good luck on the writing. You'll kill it.